Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Gebo the Shaman. Good to see you all. And yeah, I'm back from my vacation from Hawaii. So that was really nice getaway. So it was good to get away and have that time to myself. But yeah, we're back to it. So yeah, welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, highly recommend subscribing, because you'll get a bunch of videos on, my latest updates, what's going on with Vedic Astrology and things like that. So stick around, keep posted on the channel. So yeah. All right. So what are we talking about today? So today we are talking about. So I just got back from Hawaii, and I'm going to be hosting. Well, I'm going to be leading a couple of classes. They are in-person classes, and they're here in New Mexico, in Bernalillo, actually. So this message is for my New Mexico peeps. If you are in New Mexico or around New Mexico, like Texas or whatever, or Colorado, Arizona, then I would highly recommend that you go to the link down below and sign up for the classes that I'll be hosting. So I'm going to be working with, as a part of healing events, I'll be a guest instructor for them. So essentially what healing events does is they put on spiritual workshops and classes and things like that in the New Mexico area. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one, and I'm going to be teaching a couple classes there, which are basically the Kundalini yoga, or basically introduction to Kundalini yoga, which is what I teach. I don't have it up on my screen, but I do have Qigong courses and yoga courses. They incorporate Qigong and yoga and put them together, and the synergistic effect of those basically essentially boosts your energy to a higher level, and it allows you to become more spiritually attuned and things like that. All kinds of benefits that, and it really depends too, because each unique individual is unique, and their talents and gifts and abilities are going to be different for each individual. So it is very very good stuff. Anyway, so I'm going to be teaching Kundalini yoga. So let me pull up the slides and I'll go through it. So here we are. There we go. So this is Rebirth and Renewal. That's kind of what they titled this. And it's going to be the first part is an introduction to Kundalini yoga by me. And then we have an Ayurveda workshop, eating for your doshas, Vedic Astrology class by me. I'll be teaching Vedic Astrology there. And then it says connect with your spirit guides. That'll be taught by, I believe, Trisha, another lady that's hosting healing events, pretty much. So yeah, pretty in-depth and pretty interesting stuff, because we have a lot going on there. So it'll be bringing in the things that I do with my classes, with my style of Kundalini yoga and all that, with also with astrology and Ayurveda, eating for the doshas and what is Ayurveda and all kinds of stuff like that. So really good stuff, guys. Really excited about this, really looking forward to it, and it's going to be a great chance to get together with some like-minded individuals, and so hopefully we can forge a new sense of community and interconnectedness. This just building. building our social community, our spiritual community. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but anyway, yeah. So I'll just go through some things that are included with this. It does include a free meal, so that's amazing. That's awesome. So it's from 10 to 4, so that's pretty much a full day of activities. If you think about driving there, you gotta drive there and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much a full day. So good stuff. Anyway, let's see here. Rebirth and Renewal is all about coming back to you. In this full day workshop, you will meet your day with yoga, an introduction to Kundalini yoga, an Ayurveda workshop, eating for your doshas, Vedic Astrology, a spirit guides lecture, and ending with a submersive breathwork. Submersive breathwork. Sorry, submersive breathwork. Yeah, good stuff. So it's like, yeah, it's just like a bunch of really cool things put together. And there's, it all kind of synergistically works together because we're in that, like, why does it work together so well? Because the Kundalini yoga is part of Ayurveda. Those two go along synergistically, and then we have astrology to kind of, astrology has this way of, bringing out, okay, what do you need to eat, like, it can help you figure out your dosha. Your dosha is essentially your element type. We have vata, kapha, and pitta. So you can learn more about that at the conference here, or at the class here. So yeah. So then let's see here. So myself and Sam Bluel will be the guest instructors as we move through our day. We'll start our morning off with Kundalini yoga with myself. Introduction to Kundalini yoga with Vince, myself. The introduction to Kundalini yoga class will include a talk about what Kundalini is, what the chakras are, and the benefits of Kundalini yoga. We'll follow that by doing a breathing exercise and jump into the yoga exercises. These exercises are great for beginners. I'll demonstrate each exercise and then we'll do them together as a class. So that's kind of how I like to do it, is like I demonstrate for you guys so you guys get a chance to see and even get clarification if there's something that you're not clear on, and then we do it together. And so this is actually something that I do on a daily basis. I combine my Kundalini yoga routine and Qigong routine, do them as like a morning and night practice, and they are really just phenomenal practices to, it's always helpful to do a spiritual practice, to actually do it. It's one thing to talk about it, it's one thing to philosophize and theorize about, the benefits of these practices. However, it's another thing to actually do it on a daily basis. That's what I'm trying to get people to do, because the more that we all do this stuff, the more that we can each, both like individually and collectively, take our energy to that next level, raising the consciousness of humanity. And that's what I'm all about. So, one of the many things that I'm all about. So, let's see here. So yeah, let's see here. So then after the introduction to Kundalini yoga, we will move into what is Ayurveda with Sam Bluell. The class overview for that is going to be, we'll talk about what is Ayurveda, or what are doshas. We'll talk about Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, an overview on each one of those, as well as Agni, Ama, and Ojas. Eating for your doshas. Lunch will be provided for this event, and it is included with the cost of your ticket. So that is an excellent benefit there. And, it's always nice to, if we're just kind of eating for our, specific type, because I know, like, I'm very Vata, I'm very Vata, which means like air element, wind, and so I find it, I don't naturally tend to go towards like heavy things like red meats and meats and like stews and soups. I don't tend to go towards those, but I'm more with the lighter stuff, salads and things like that, and that's very Vata. So so it's good to have that balance. If you're one way, it's good to offset that with foods of another type that are best suited to balance you out. And this is what this is intending to do, is balance everybody. So all right, and then we'll have Trisha George. Trisha George will then be sending you inward to get to know your spirit guides. So we'll be discussing what is a spirit guide, what you need to know when accessing your guides, what is the difference between your spirit guides, your gatekeeper, and your ancestors. And there's also a meditation to connect to your own spirit guides. And so that'll be a nice rest, a nice very informative thing that could help a lot of people. So yeah, then Vince Cerna, that'll be me. Then I will be teaching us Vedic Astrology. So the introduction to Vedic Astrology is the intro to Vedic Astrology class will be a fun and interactive experience taught by me, yours truly. The class will teach you everything you need to know about the essentials of Vedic Astrology, otherwise known as Jyotish. In this class, we will discuss the following: the differences between Vedic and Western astrology, which are very important, as you may know, or if you don't know that, that's a very, very good thing to know. The purpose of Vedic astrology, so like what it was used for, and like, how things work and stuff like that. How to read a birth chart, a Vedic birth chart. The 9 planets, grahas, their meaning and significance. So we'll be talking about the 9 planets, and I know some people will be like, Gebo, there's only 7 planets in our solar system. I was like, yeah, but we have to factor in Rahu and Ketu as well. So those are very good, things. So, and then we have the 12 houses, the bhavas, and the signs, the 12 signs, which are the rashis, and their meanings and significances. So then we'll have, I'm not sure how much time we'll have at the end, but yeah, that essentially we'll have some Q&A time, because like Vedic astrology, I try to make it as simple and as, practical and as easy as possible. However, if we're going to learn Vedic astrology, there is a lot to learn, my friends. So, that. So yeah, that's all great stuff to learn, and So now, if you cannot make this class, what do we do then? I know a lot of people, a lot of you are from around the United States, or maybe even around the world. I know that some of you are around the world, in India and other places. So what do we do? Well, in lieu of this class, since I've been preparing for this class for quite some time, and I'm constantly creating my slides and things like that, and my information, and getting that all prepared, I decided, if you're interested, I will be hosting a Zoom class. That is the introduction to Vedic astrology. And that will be, I don't know the exact time of it or date yet, but I will get back to you on that one. So anyway, so aside from the Vedic intro to Vedic astrology class, our afternoon will then close with a breathwork exercise by Morgan Smith. So this is another gentleman that's going to be at the conference, or the class, so workshop. And we ask that you bring a notepad, a pen or pencil, your yoga mat, and a pillow, a blanket, eye covering, water bottle, and any other creature comforts you wish to have with you. I don't think you need a snack, because we will be eating at the event. But yeah, that's just some things to kind of to consider. If you're in the New Mexico area, Albuquerque, or anything like that, if you're within traveling distance, this is a great event that you should definitely check out. So anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to discuss that with you guys and let you know about that. You can click on the link below to get your tickets. I will be sharing that in the description, and I think I can post it in a comment somewhere, so also look for that. So yeah, if you're interested in that, highly recommend. And you'll get chance to talk with me, so what a great opportunity. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing who's there, meeting some of you guys, and yeah, so what else do we have? We have a bunch of stuff, actually. So yeah, we got a whole lot of courses and things like that to offer you guys. So one thing that I need to be promoted more is my book right over here, and this is called Tantric Secrets of Vedic Astrology by Vince Cerna. That is me. Yours truly. And essentially that's a book about everything that I've been learning throughout my time in Vedic astrology. These are some very sacred and secret things, calculations, practices that you can use on a daily basis to change and transform your experience of life on Earth. Tantra, mantra, these rituals and mantras that I give you essentially are ways to unlock your Kundalini and help your Kundalini rise, as well as, so we want to connect to the earth, which is, earth and heaven. So essentially, it's a way of helping your Kundalini rise, and because essentially that's what it is. It's mantras are like seed sounds, which are Kundalini, which stimulate your body to shift and change and heal and grow and all kinds of stuff. So good stuff. Anyway, so check out my book, Tantric Secrets of Vedic Astrology. That link will be down below. It's also on Amazon. You can just go to Amazon, or you can click the link below. Either way. Alright, and then we have the Qigong courses. So I have Cosmic Qigong, which is basically a beginner level Qigong program that is essentially the most effective exercises that you could do, which will really helps you, to spiritually evolve and things like that. And so yeah, it's a very, very good course for beginners. And then we have also the self-transformation course, which is basically a combination of Kundalini yoga, Qigong, and meditation, and this new lightning energy of the heart center, which is basically Shen, or it's a different version of Qi. It's almost like Qi, but it's from the heart center. So anyway, so yeah, there's lots of good stuff. And if you're interested in any of my Vedic Astrology certification course, my astrology certification course, then you can go to GeboTheShaman.com, because I am the best astrologer. Go there. So you want to check out my astrology certification course. If you want to become a certified Vedic astrologer yourself, then I would highly recommend that course, which basically teaches you along the lines of what I put in my book here. So and yeah, so it's very very cool stuff. And when you pass my certification exam, I will then give you your own Vedic astrology website, so that you can start getting some clients of your own and actually start making money as a Vedic astrologer in the style that I do my Vedic astrology readings. So that's pretty exciting stuff. And then we have the astrology consultations, the astrology readings, astrology readings and consultations. So essentially what that is I read your chart, and you get like an hour with me to ask me a bunch of questions, and anything that's like on your mind or of concern will be answered within that. So yeah, so astrology readings, I just upped my price to $120, I think. Yeah, because I think I'm worth it. I know I'm worth it. So just like, it's plus, like, the thing with pricing is always like, okay, well, if you're sacrificing more, you're going to get more out of it. That's my theory behind it, because every time I, really had to sacrifice for something, I really used it. I really gave it a lot of, attention and effort, and did my best to, to use it to the best effectiveness. So that's the same principle that goes behind the astrology consultations and anything that you get from me. It will cost you. So that's like why That's essentially why, because you're basically paying for my energy, my attention, my time, and things like that. So anyway, then we have the birth time rectification. Can't talk to birth time rectification, and that is $500. That's the new price. And because it also includes a Vedic astrology reading within it. So, so yes, my prices are going up. However, so is inflation. It's like, well, whatever. So, but yeah, the birth time rectification, basically, I put so much time into each one of those that I do. I spend like a good week or 2 or 3 or 4 really fine tuning it and really looking at your chart and things like that. So it's a lot of attention to detail in your chart, and so it takes time. So anyway, so yeah, if you want a birth time rectification, you can go to GeboTheShaman.com. Alright, and then we have the rune readings, which are basically if you want to know about your present experience, your, what's to come, what's manifesting in your life, what's going on with your physical body, your current experience, what's, your hopes and wishes and dreams, your ego, your identity, things like that, what you're manifesting in your life, the actions that you're taking, the relationships with others and things like that, and what you're unconscious of, and what your higher self and guides are trying to tell you. Yeah, I would highly recommend a rune reading for that, because that goes into the 9 worlds, the 9 realms of your human existence. So it is a full and complete reading. So anyway, then we have the career coaching and life coaching. So yeah, that's something that I really want to do more of. So if you're interested in that, like I've gone through some pretty rough times in my life, so I feel like I can help people through your rough times. So so that's what the career coaching and life coaching is all about. Plus, if you are so confused and don't understand things and just want some certainty in your career, and want a definite career path, then I would highly recommend that you get a career reading with me. Anyway, then we have the trauma healing course. So essentially what the trauma healing course is it is all about digging into those emotions that we're kind of afraid to face. And I had that just now, like when I was doing my morning routine, some stuff came up, and it was a little bit challenging to deal with. So I just did my did the stuff from that practice and used those tools, and feeling better. So anyway, then we have the distance energy healing session. So if you're interested in distance energy healing, then I would highly recommend that you go to GeboTheShaman.com and and book that. It's still pretty cheap. It's still pretty reasonable, because I don't have to take as much time with that. I don't really have to prepare for it. Just kind of do it as it comes. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that's about it, guys. So I am yawning and I am tired. I am not used to this time change. Or I guess it's the jet lag from being 4 hours that way, or 4 hours behind or ahead. I don't know. I'm so tired. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day, and look forward to interacting with you guys. If you have any questions about anything, or you want to see any videos or anything like that, leave a comment down below, and yeah, and we will talk with you all in the comment section. And I hope my cousin wasn't too loud earlier, because he could, yeah. Anyway, sorry if that was the case. So, but yeah, that's about it, guys. So, all right. So, I guess I'll see you later. All right, go on. Bye. Go shoot. We'll see you guys later.